India Today has now accessed the FIR copy of Swati Maliwal, what she is registered with the Delhi Police Civil Lines Police Station. Swati Maliwal in it has written very clearly that she was slapped about 7 to 8 times. Bibhav has pulled her shirt. It was all unprovoked. He kicked her in the chest and the stomach repeatedly. And then she also mentions that she was on her menstrual cycle. Swati Maliwal, who has clearly jotted down the assault that has happened with her in the Chief Minister's residence, has explained in detail that she was allegedly slapped 7 to 8 times. Bibhav pulled her shirt deliberately, kicked her in the chest and stomach, and was repeatedly thrashed before she was thrown out. She says she was also on her menstrual cycle, and this really has resulted in terrible pain. She's got her medical checks done post that, and now testifying at the Peace Hazari court. While those developments happen, these are images that have, this is the FIR that has surfaced, and the details that we have to establish what was written exactly by Swati Maliwal. In fact, Paulami Saha is joining us from the newsroom. Paulami, if you're with us, take us through exactly what the FIR details suggest.
Well, Nabila, the details in this FIR, which are based on the statement that Swati Maliwal has given the Delhi police, are extremely gruesome and disturbing. I would, of course, ask everyone to exercise some discretion, but we'll go through the entire FIR and the statement that Swati Maliwal has given as to what happened with her allegedly inside the Chief Minister's residence on the 13th of May morning. Here she says, on 13 May 2024, at around 9 a.m., I had visited the residence of Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister, at 6 Flagstaff Road, Civil Lines, Delhi. I went inside the camp office and called the Chief Minister's personal secretary, Bibhav Kumar, but I could not. I then sent a message on his mobile number through WhatsApp. However, no response. I then went inside the residential area through the main door of the residence. I went inside. I have always done so, as in the past year, since Bibhav Kumar was not present. I entered the residence area and informed the staff present there to tell the Chief Minister I was there to meet him. I was informed that he was present in the house, that is the Chief Minister, and I was told to wait in the drawing room. I went into the drawing room and sat on the sofa and was waiting for him to meet me. A staff came and told me that the Chief Minister is coming to meet me, and I was asked suddenly that the PS of the Chief Minister, Bibhav Kumar, barged into the room. He started screaming at me without any provocation, and he even started abusing me. I was stunned by this sudden behavior, and I reacted by telling him to stop talking to me like this and to call the Chief Minister. He instead said, and this is in Hindi, she has quoted him, "तू कैसे हमारी बात नहीं मानेगी, कैसे नहीं मानेगी, साली तेरी औकात क्या है, हमको ना कर दे, समझती क्या है." So these are some abusive words that he's used. We'll of course refrain from using some of that. तुझे तो हम सबक सिखाएंगे. While saying these words, he came and stood right over me without any provocation whatsoever on my side. He started slapping me. That is what she says. He slapped me 7 to 8 times at least while I continued screaming. I felt absolutely shocked and was screaming for help over and over again. In order to protect myself, I pushed him away with my legs, and at that time, he pounced on me, brutally dragged and deliberately pulled my shirt up, she says. My shirt buttons opened and my shirt flew up. I landed, she says, while hitting my head on the center table. I was constantly screaming for help. After that, Bibhav Kumar did not relent, and he attacked me by kicking me in my chest, in my stomach and pelvis area with his legs. I was in extreme pain and kept asking him to stop. My shirt was coming up, but he still continued to assault me. I repeated that I'm having my periods. She said that she was on her menstrual cycle and that he should please let go of me as I am in pain. However, he attacked me with full force again and again. I somehow got free. I then sat on the sofa of the drawing room and gathered my spectacles that had fallen on the ground during the assault. I was in a terrible state of shock at this time because of the attack. I was deeply traumatized and called the 112 number, the helpline, and reported the incident. Bibhav threatened me and said, "Kar le tujhe jo karna hai, tu hamara kuch nahi bigad sakti hai," is what he said. He in fact threatened her as well. ऐसी जगह गाड़ेंगे, किसी को पता भी नहीं चलेगा. That is a threat to life which was issued to her as well. Then when he realized that I had called the 112 number. He went out of the room. Again, Bibhav came back with the personnel working at the main gate of the Chief Minister's camp offices. They came and asked me at the behest of Bibhav. I kept telling them that I was brutally beaten up, and they, in fact, at my condition and wait until the PCR police come. Some of the words, of course, have been cut off. However, they asked me to, in fact, we don't know what exactly she says. She says premises. I was taken outside the Chief Minister's residence. I believe it says leave the premises. I was taken outside the Chief Minister's residence and I sat briefly on the floor outside as I was in deep pain. So she was seated on the floor outside the Chief Minister's residence as she was in deep pain. Just imagine the assault she allegedly went through. Now, this is what she claims. The PCR police came, but I was completely dazed and left, in fact, walking towards my previous residence in civil lines. I was crying, and somehow to reach my earlier residence, I sat on the ground there for some time, and some personnel who had accompanied me from the Chief Minister's house called me an auto on my behest, and then I sat in it and I started going towards my house as I was in terrible pain and was traumatized and shattered. Somehow I mustered the strength as asked the auto and went to police station civil lines to report the matter. I reached there, sat in the SHO's office. I was crying, informed the SHO about the incident. I was in terrible pain and had severe cramps. I also started receiving a lot of calls from the media on my mobile phone. Due to the trauma, pain, and not wanting to politicize the incident, I left the police station filing a written complaint. My head was splitting in pain and my arms, legs were aching terribly due to the assault. The past days since the incident have been, we'll try and get a better sense of this, have been extremely painful for me. It was one of the most difficult times of my life. The pain, trauma and harassment has been mind-numbing. My head and neck have been hurting constantly since the attack. My arms are very sore and my abdomen is also paining. I'm also having difficulty in walking. We saw some of those pictures as well, Nabila. My situation is exacerbated by the fact that I've worked all my life for women issues, and having helped lakhs of women get justice, I ended up being brutally beaten by a person whom I know since long. I'm deeply disturbed by this incident, and I'm distraught that someone could display such gunda behavior. I feel totally shattered. It has taken me 3 days to gather myself and report the matter through a written complaint. I request you to kindly take the strongest possible action in the matter. I'm shocked that this brutal attack happened to me completely unprovoked at the Chief Minister's residence. So these are some of the gruesome details, in fact, Nabila, of what Swati Maliwal has said. He slapped me 7 to 8 times at least while I continued to scream. I was shocked. I was screaming for help over and over again. He pounced on me, brutally dragged, deliberately pulled my shirt up. My shirt buttons open. My shirt flew up. I landed while hitting my head on the center table. I was constantly screaming for help. After that, he did not relent, attacked me by kicking me in my chest, stomach, pelvis area with his legs. I was in extreme pain and kept asking him to stop. My shirt was coming up, but he still continued to assault me. I repeatedly said that I'm having my periods and that he should please let go of me as I'm in pain. However, he attacked me with full force again and again. I somehow got free, and then there is the threat that he talks about, allegedly, that Bibhav in fact issued to Swati, where he said, "Kar le tujhe jo karna hai, ऐसी जगह गाड़ेंगे, किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा," Nabila. So these are the shocking details, Nabila, that Swati Maliwal has in fact written down and alleged in that complaint that she gave the Delhi police, because of which now an FIR has been filed, Nabila.